Which drug has the highest potential for dependency? The easiest answer is the stronger the drug, the more likely it is that a person can become dependent. So let's just compare. Marijuana or cannabis, hashish, generally is a milder drug in comparison to the opioids. The opioids is like playing with fire. They're extremely strong. They can kill a person who's has no tolerance to them. For example, with the opioid crisis and people taking fentanyl that's been spiked in cocaine or heroin, or if they're taking half of a pill which they think is Percocet, but really it turns out to be fentanyl. This is a very dangerous situation because if they have if they have not developed any sort of tolerance and it's their first time taking it, they can accidentally and unintentionally overdose. And this happens by causing them to pass out. They stop breathing and then they die. So the stronger the drug, the more likely it is to cause problems. So that's an extreme example I just gave, but the more common example though is that with the stronger drugs it accelerates the rate into which a person develops the addiction. They become dependent on it quicker. The faster acting the drug as well also plays a part. So fentanyl is another example there because it's so rapid acting and a person goes through withdrawal very quickly after getting high. So they come crashing down fairly quickly, and that to mitigate those symptoms they end up taking more of the drug. So they've sped up this addiction spiral, which can now lead to dependency, meaning that within, let's say, 3 days of use, frequent use, if they were to stop, they start feeling withdrawals. So to avoid feeling sick, they take more of the drug. So it's a self-perpetuating cycle. It's a terrible situation to be in. It's very hard to get out of it. Even with the strongest motivated people, it's just not enough willpower alone to get out of it. They need to have help, possibly opioid replacement. So again, to summarize, the stronger and the more quickly acting the drug is more likely to cause dependency. On the lighter end of the scale would be cannabis. On the heavier end of the scale would be opioids. And in between there would be alcohol, crystal meth, and other such drugs.